start it? Definitely started it, right? I feel like it should have started by now. Let me double check. Okay, yeah, it's streaming. I don't know, I thought it wasn't for some reason. I thought it wasn't streaming for a bit. Okay, so I guess what I have to do is check the door. Sorry if you missed the intro. I thought I was streaming it, but I guess it wasn't streaming, that part. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? I would say fine, I guess. It's fine, I guess. Life is fine. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. Huh. It's also said there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Boy, do I have some news for you, pal. It's asking about what's happening with the sun. That seems the most important. Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you've noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. Your cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. I'll just say okay. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Okay, Marshmallow Animates asks, Fanta, what do you use to show your OC in a live stream? It's a little complicated. I'm using OBS, and I'm like streaming a window in order for it to work. That's kind of how I'm doing it. Okay, no one else is coming. I'm not entirely sure what we do now. Do we just go in this one? Don't go in there. Which door do I go through? There's a storage room. There's the bathroom. Which room do I go through? I think it's this one, right? Okay. I don't look that way, not anymore. What does that mean? That's ominous. Okay. I guess we're just going to sleep. Breaking news! 6:28 p.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures inside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Next, something lighter. I don't know why I gave him that voice. That was probably not a good decision. Seriously, why would you even look through the window? Maybe bad memories. That's scary. I'm disturbed. Okay, so I guess we shouldn't open that, right? Because that would, like, Loker genuinely kill us. I don't see anything in here. Ooh, a radio. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. Okay. Hello, this is the emergency services dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. People are burning? What does that mean? Can you describe what is it you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. Okay, okay. I guess that's the name of the game. No, I'm not a human, right? Is he like the main character or something? Alright, that was disturbing. But at least we got some exposition through that. I don't see anything in there. What about this one? There's the fella from the last time. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I'm just gonna say this one. I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no, and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat, so choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. Excuse me. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. And hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. I don't know about that, buddy. The government? No. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something. Absolutely not. They're gonna try to find a way to exploit this for money or something. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Alright, I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 857-805. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Okay, get some crack and a beer. Alright, let's get one. Okay. Now we're getting some sleep. Oh my goodness, already? The night just started. What are we doing? Why am I already getting knocks on my door? Okay, I'll look. Hi! Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out, hee. When he goes out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner, and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. Blech, it was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Oh, please don't tell him I did that. Are you afraid of visitors? I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too. I've never seen one before. Are they scary? Do they hit you hard? If so, maybe my friend from school is a visitor. He punches me all the time. You need to punch it back, bro. I personally would not take that level of disrespect. Daddy told me to be careful, so I'm super careful. I tiptoed over here real quiet. No one saw me. I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I wanna go home. It's scary out there. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Okay, so they're barricading the doors. That's scary. Okay, and there's the dad, so he left. Okay. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out. Just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already. Someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have noticed. Okay, I'll let him come in. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Oh, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Again? Okay. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe, find some space for me? Where are you? I live out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked the register at a local store. At one point, I mean, I don't anymore. They, fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What will you do now? Try to survive? It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere, the sun ghosting everything. But I really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. Okay, so she used to work in a store. I don't trust grocery clerks. I'm gonna tell her to leave. Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out, anyway. Okay, clearly I should go, then. Bye? Yeah, bye. I don't know if that was the right choice. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Why don't you knock your own damn instead? I'll just say don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake ya. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know? Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you see something out there? Did you just walk off the job? I'm curious about what he saw. Sure did, damn it. I was digging the grave. One some fella ordered. He's standing there, watching me work. I was digging and then, bam, the shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock. But no, a hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground. And that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. Okay, I'll let him come in. Thanks. Just be quick with that door, bro. I am terrified of those visitors might be right behind me. No one else is coming. Okay, cool. Don't let me use the phone. No one's coming, so I guess I gotta go to sleep now. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. Wait, I voice edited for this guy. Come on. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights have surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Can I be a visitor, please? I need that. Please, speed. I need this. I need my teeth to be yellow. I mean, white. They are yellow. They are very yellow right now. I look like I have Jack's teeth. Just incredibly yellow. Yeah, like lemon yellow teeth. It's being a visitor means to get perfect white teeth. That doesn't sound that bad. Our earthly rewards seem to back this up. Yes. that. So, a lot of half of his face is just chin. All that. His chin's like a pistol. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. First, a message from our sponsors. What's on TV? Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. With 4Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 642-882 at your groceries via your door within 1 day. Rest, delicious. Relaxation right up. Okay, so did it save that number automatically? Better have saved that number automatically. I'm not redoing that. Let me use the radio. And now for our new program, Yes, I'm a Human. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. That's an interesting concept, I suppose. Just send your photos to us by email to yesiam@humanverification.agency and we'll handle the rest. Okay, I guess. Please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Okay, I guess. Okay, let's see who's in this room. The tall guy. Let's talk to him. Should I test him? I want to know more about his story. I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It messed us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottom. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop blaming everyone but yourselves!" Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Okay, well, that makes sense to me, I guess. That seems like somewhat reasonable. Okay, let's talk to the gravedigger. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why did you become a gravedigger? My job, yeah. I don't know, actually. Cemeteries kind of like a library, you know? But these books aren't for reading. They just lie there, quiet. I used to know every grave, who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep even. And then, bam, empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy did for sure. I remember he had a mustache. Oof, gone like 2 in the morning. The dead man disappears. Is that like dying all over again? Yeah, I'm gonna test him. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. I'm gonna test him. Fine, go on, check. I'm right open. Turned inside out long ago. Teeth. When you dig too deep, sometimes you don't just find bones. Okay, yeah, his teeth are not perfect white. He's good. These white ones are fine, fair and square. Those shiny ones, well, let's just say I found them. Would have been wasted down there anyway, but look, ta-da, they come in handy. Yeah, I'll leave him alone. He doesn't have perfect white teeth. He had like some random teeth in there. And since I have 1 energy left, I feel like I might as well check the other guy. But first I want to call the neighbor. Right? Which one should I call? Neighbor or 4Rest? I'm gonna call the neighbor first to check if he's okay. What do I call? Well, this one, obviously, yeah. Hey, neighbor. Good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best to not jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? How'd you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's that food delivery service, 4Rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or the radio ads. Got any questions? You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter doesn't really like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Got any questions? Okay, I'm gonna hang up now. And I'm probably gonna get some food from Forest. Wait, should I? How do I exit? How do I exit this? I don't want to call anyone. Get me out! Let me out! Okay, there we go. Because I don't think I should order food yet unless it's like actually like an emergency or anything. I'm just gonna investigate that other guy. I'm just gonna test him. What do you want to check? The teeth. Want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Yeah, those aren't perfectly white. They look kind of yellow. Those look pretty yellow. Pretty yellow, right? So mess off with your test. I'm not a visit. Okay, I'll leave it alone. Because those were actually very yellow, honestly. They might have been white, but I might be colorblind because those look yellow to me. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm tired. Okay, let's go to the door, I guess. Hey, hope I don't look too messed up to get in. What happened to his skin? That's exactly what I mean. It's congenital, but I can't do anything about it. But for some reason people think I'm a visitor. It's insane. Everyone's paranoid these days. Well, what did you expect, bro? What do you mean, what did I expect? Get a grip. You think I chose to look this way? I'm telling you, I'm not a visitor. What makes you so sure? Because I know what I am, and I'm not one of them. So are you gonna let me in or not? Right, well, if he's not a visitor, I'll let him in. What makes him so sure? Fine, what if I give you something? Say this cat food. Will you let me in then? Yeah, okay, you can come in. Thanks for letting me in, and, well, not making a big deal about how I look. Right. I mean, we got a deal out of that. We got some cat food. Hey. Tonight, huh? You feel it? Pure magic. Why so cheerful? Well, I was neck deep in debt. Everything was going downhill, you know. But now I don't owe a thing. I don't owe a thing. So basically, he's happy because he's not in debt anymore, even though the world is literally ending. That does not make sense to me. With all this chaos going on, no one gives a crap about banks or loans anymore. Feels amazing. And what are you doing out here? Damn, that's a good question. To be honest, I'd rather not talk about this out in the open. No offense. Much of a talker, I see. What can I say? You're clearly not happy for me. Whatever. Not your loan to pay, is it? You've got a nice place here, after all. If I had a house like that, I'd be living the dream, that's for sure. So you're gonna let me in or what? I don't know, man. That was kind of suspicious. You shouldn't be happy about the world ending. Right? Like, why on earth would you be happy about the entire world, like, being cooked? I feel like I should just let in, like, 2 people at a time. I'm gonna ask him to leave. No chance at all? Okay. I'll think of something. Still got time till sunrise. Yeah, bro, he was suspicious, I'm not gonna lie. Why are you so happy about, like, the end of the world? Hey, you on the other side of the door? I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation, art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair, now more than ever. I'll let him come in. Like, he's not the same as the other guy. He was happy about the end of the world. This guy's just trying to be happy to make people feel less bad about the end of the world. I'll let him in. Help you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. That was pretty wise, I guess. Wise, he's preaching, he's spitting. I really hope I didn't let any new visitors. I don't want anyone to die, bro. Someone died! Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Nearly days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors, dirt under the fingernails. Scientists say that this sign helps identify visitors who've crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave this house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a failed maniac. Prepare some ads. Okay, let's look at an ad. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our... Okay, this is just propaganda. I don't care, Twin. This is just propaganda. Okay, we get a new number. That's cool, I guess. But now I'm sad, because someone died. Let me just look at the radio first. Why can't I get a single good signal? My goodness. I'm not getting a signal. What on earth? Dude. Dude, I'm not getting a signal. I'm not getting a signal. Oh my gosh. Let me look at the instructions again. Okay, left click on the handles in the middle. Okay. Okay, there we go. An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Loki, yes, this is my first time. This is my first time playing this game. I have no clue if I just made a really stupid decision and let in an obvious visitor. If someone died. Okay, it better not be this guy. He was chill. No, he was chill. He was such a chill guy. Oh my goodness, no. He was genuinely chill. Okay, this guy's suspicious. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to test you. Go on if it helps you. Let me check the hands. Here. Okay, the hands looked fine. Let me test his teeth next. These are perfectly white. These are perfectly white teeth. But those perfectly white teeth, girl. I don't know about the fingernails, but like the teeth were perfectly white. It was very suspicious. What do I do? Do I pull out the blicky? Do I pull out the blicky? What is? That was very suspicious. Okay. I assume this means that I need to, like, pull out the blicky, right? That's what I assume. Because he had perfectly white teeth. I don't know if he had, like, any dirt under his fingernails, but he had perfectly white teeth. Those were perfect. Ah, I don't know. I don't, I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't. So I don't want to make the wrong decision and just, like, mess it all up. I'm gonna think about this for a few seconds. I'm sorry if I'm, like, gonna be quiet for a bit. I just want to think. I don't want to make any rash decisions. So I don't think he had dirt under his fingernails, but he definitely had perfectly white teeth, right? Were they perfectly white? Or they were like very, very bright white. You go just leave him alone, right? I'll let him chill out. I know someone here is a visitor, and that disturbs me. Talk to him, at least. Something like cheerful, not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. When it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? Okay, I'm glad I didn't make that decision, that brash decision. Wish the visitors would just check underground. What did you do when you found the empty grave? So I sat down right on the edge, looked at it, nothing. Then I look up and far off, I see something standing there, watching, like at a funeral. No eyes, but teeth white as hail, glowing almost, smiling, and just standing there. I didn't hear shit myself. I ain't gonna lie. I ran real fast. That part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared. Like smoke. Some messed up stuff. That's when all this visitor mess started. I don't know if I want to trust him, because the story doesn't quite match up. Look in here. What's this guy doing? Yeah, what is it? Is it hard living like this? Oh, not really. Except back at school, they called me a leper, and no one would play with me. They all thought they'd catch something. I figured once I grew up it'd stop. And it did, mostly. Sure, people still stared sometimes, but that's nothing. Then the cataclysm hit, and suddenly all those old prejudices came crawling back. Only now it's worse, because it's about survival. And of course my skin makes me look like a visitor. What can you do? Bad times bring out the worst in people. Okay, you know what? I don't think he's a visitor. His story makes sense. Okay, what should I do here? I think I should call for rest to get some food, right? Hello, you've reached for rest food delivery. Would you like to place an order? 2 cans of Energica, please. 1 can of coffee, please. Coffee, yes. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Right, the psychics are 777-460. Alright, let's call them. Hello, please hold while we connect you to an available visitor removal specialist. Hello, who are you? What do you mean? I see, you avoided my question. It seems the visitor spirit has already begun to take root inside you. Now listen carefully, you don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? No? Why would I? Oh, that explains a lot. You're not on good terms with your house spirit. What does that mean? Personal what? I'll just say no. F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Only kombucha occasionally. I'm just gonna say no. And don't start, not even kombucha. Otherwise it'll be easier for the spirits to claim your body. Even one sip and the mycelium could have started growing inside you and taking control of your body like a puppet. Phew, this is not a simple case, not simple at all. Yes, there has. An exorcist? Yeah, that was... I thought this call was free. If he wants to add carefully... Oh my goodness. A strong 1 out of 10. I can't believe they charged me money for that call. Yeah, that was... I shouldn't have done that. That was absolute bullshiggity. I'm not scared someone's gonna die in the night. Here, I should go to the door. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you've got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Okay. I don't know what that was. That was scary. Hi, for best delivery here. Accept the delivery. Here you go. Coffee times 1. Have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. Okay, we got coffee, so that probably gives us more energy, right? So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remained alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with the divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Just open it right in the middle. Who are you? Me? And am I? You? You are home. Yes. Tragic story indeed. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of divination. Hello. The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. May I find some puppet peace in your home? Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not, but I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure I can trust you with it yet. Take off your jacket, bro. No. You don't have to let me in. I'll leave. I won't beg. Won't bother you any longer. I don't trust you. You should leave. I understand. Goodbye then. I can see your hands are stained with gunpowder. Could you shoot me? Right. I'm sure you don't want to waste the bullets. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't trust that guy at all. Why were they asking to be shot? That makes no sense. Someone else is gonna die. This is gonna make me so sad. Yeah, okay, I let in a visitor somehow. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects, FEMA has also addressed a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first a word from our sponsors. Can't believe the drunk guy died. That was so sad. Okay, he died, so he was actually real. That guy there, he was real. There's that visitor, just go back underground. What's the point of digging when no one buries the dead anymore? I don't really dig, just keep an eye out, mostly. But after that mess, I started poking around fresh graves. I was real careful. No funny stuff. Thought maybe one of those freaks got buried by mistake. Had my shovel like a sword, ready to whack whatever move, but nope. Bones were all they should be. Corpses staying put, nothing crawling out. Got me thinking, maybe they did come back. Maybe visitors are folks who should have been buried, but weren't. Okay, I need to test him. I'm gonna test your eyes. Okay, those are pretty red. Okay, I'll leave him alone, but I'm gonna test him again. Or maybe I should talk to the other people first. Because there is a visitor in here. There's visitors. Of course, what do you expect? There's a full-on witch hunt going on. Anyone who doesn't look normal is fair game, and female as judge, jury, and executioner. Makes me wonder if they are actually the ones behind all this. I mean, what if they made up the visitors themselves? What do you think? I think the visitors are real. You think it's true? Even if it's true, don't you think females acting strange? They say the visitors are a virus, but then why don't they ever explain how it spreads? Isn't that the first thing you do if you actually wanted to stop it? I don't know, maybe they're after some kind of cure, but I've got this gut feeling. If they end up in one of their quarantine zones, something awful is gonna happen to me. Okay, I'm a little suspicious. I'm gonna test him. Should test the teeth. Ugly white! Oh, those are perfect white teeth! I'll just test him again, okay? Test him again. I'll test his hands. Yeah, I'm sorry, he's suspicious, I gotta do this. Okay, I'll clear them out. Thanks. For a second there, I thought you were gonna shoot me over half my look. Yeah, I don't want to be mean like that. But there is a visitor in this house. I just don't know who it is. Oh my god, that might have actually been the visitor, though. I'm gonna feel so stupid if that was a visitor. Screw this. No, I'm not checking myself. I'm not a visitor, bro. I'm not a visitor, bro, Potato Chip. Dang it, I messed up, didn't I? Oh, the visitor it is! And they killed the guy who was like low-key chill and cool and like positive. Oh my god. But at least when all this is over, I'll actually know who the visitor is, right? There can't be two visitors. Please. There better not be two visitors. Oh my goodness. If I die this early into the game, I'm gonna be so mad. I can't be sure. Okay. Time to see what's going on. And hopefully I won't let in any more visitors. Evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials, if it'll put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups. Maybe even never. Are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No. But you could buy some if it would help you make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. So what happens? We need to have a plan of action, and I need to know that. Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So, we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board, and then we'll send them back. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. Let's just take one person and be on our way. Have a good night. Okay, they took that guy. That was probably a good decision since he was pretty kind of suspicious. Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you've been seeing how gnarly things are out there? What the hell is going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? The sun is flaring up and burning people alive during the day. Creatures that look like humans are crawling up out of the ground. Zombies? Dude, I knew it! Bro, you can like totally count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survival guru. Just clue me in. We dealing with classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast ones? And is it like brain virus black? Or are they just freaky undead dudes? Trust me, dude, the answer to that totally changes the game plan. Also, you got a shotgun or like grenades? We're gonna need hella firepower to make it through this one. And food, man, like loads of food. Do you really have no idea what's happening out there? Sure, man, it's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, harshing metals with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But the movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. And I always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Hey, he seems kind of chill. I'm not gonna lie. He's suspicious, but like, he's chill. Like, he's low-key chill. I don't know. Should I let him in? He's chill, but like, suspicious. Fingernails don't look that dirty. It's a little suspicious. I gotta be real, but like, he's low-key a chill guy. I gotta let him in. You appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's happened to me like ever. We should totally make a movie about this someday. Okay, I hope I didn't just make a terrible decision and let in like an obvious visitor. Just hi, just in. What happened? My daddy. No! Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. And he was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Our house on fire. Yeah, let her in, bro. She deserves this. Scared. Yeah, bro. That's so sad. Oh my gosh, that's actually so sad. Who's this? Hey. Hey, look at that. Look at those teeth, bro. Look at those perfect white teeth. What are we doing? You open or not? Do you know the ball, man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will I help you? Who are you? I dance. Ballet. You can tell? Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? I don't think you're human. So what? Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm ballerina. What? You decide what we do? Yeah, she's not human at all. But the guy said that we need to let the cat in. Okay, the comment says she is guaranteed to not be a visitor. But look at those teeth, bro. Look at that. That is so obviously a visitor. Gang. It's like the perfect white teeth I've ever seen in my life. I mean, if you say that she's not a visitor, then I guess I'll let her in. Or deaths are freezing cold. So sad. Do not hurt your kitty. Kitty hates cold. Yeah, okay, we just let in a visitor, bro. We let in an obvious visitor. I can't believe we did that. I feel so stupid now. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with these tests and to comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. Okay, so that skin guy was a visitor because no one died after he left. So he was a visitor, actually. He was actually a visitor. Okay, let's use the radio. Feeling lonely? Anxious? Got no one to talk to? And the phone roulette is just what you need. Okay, bro. That's suspicious. Call us now on 891-533 and we'll connect you to with the perfect conversation partner. Sure, bro. Sure, Brody. If you look at the ad, maybe there's like an ad with a number. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious for locals at this far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Alright, that's useful. Now, you're a visitor. ET's here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open door. Ask yourself for. What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Sit, go here, so went here. I don't want any, nothing, not you. What matters is you keep the place comfy for Kitty. The rest who care. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Hey, she's a visitor, because there's no way, bro. Look at that. Look at those teeth. She is very obviously a visitor. Basement. What's in the basement? Gang. Scary. I don't remember this. That was disturbing. I don't like that. Haven't been digging up any new graves, have you? Me? Hell no, I ain't stupid. Look, I've been around the dead all my life. Used to be death, didn't bother me. You die, they bury you. Done deal. Now, who's left to bury you? And even if someone dies, how do you know you stay buried? That's our grave I know I filled, and it was empty. But I buried it myself. Now I'm thinking maybe my grave will be empty too. Maybe I'm a visitor already. Hey, don't worry about me. I was just all. I don't think he's a visitor. His teeth were not perfect. Let's talk to the little girl. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy! Just rest for now. Yeah, this is very sad. I'm very sad about that. I need to test someone in here, bro. I need to test someone. There's the cat. They said the cat needed to come in here. Yeah. Pet the cat, I guess. What happens if you feed the cat some canned food? It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say thanks. Who knows, maybe death will pass your own by tonight. Okay, so no one's gonna die. That's nice. Let's talk to this guy. So, dude, what were you doing before the cloud goes? Aw, bro, I was just chilling, you know, watching flicks, hanging with the homies. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just loops the same thing. Panic commercial, my homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shot saying now's not the time for fun. This is a crisis. Man, screw that bore. Fun never ends in Fun Town. Ooh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna test him. Check the armpits. Hold up, I gotta watch this trip. Hairless. Completely hairless. But think about it. What's all this grody pit here for anyway? Stone Age was like over a year ago, man. Bugs are feasting on us and we totally don't need it for warmth, so yeah, I don't have with it. Yeah, I'll leave him alone. I need to test him for something else. Let's check his teeth. Ha ha ha, check it. Those don't look very white. Teeth totally look like I grew up chewing corn, not cereal, right? But bro, these chompers are tough as nails. Popped the bottle with them once, man. Wild. Totally almost bit off my tongue, but the beers kept flowing, bro. Come on, man, just like to blaze it, you know? Yeah, those did not look very yellow. Someone else I can test. I'm gonna test you. Fine, go on, check. I'm wide open. Turned inside out long ago. Okay, let's check the armpits. Well, aren't you something? Okay, yeah, no, he's not a visitor. It itches. Like the dirt's crawling under my skin. Besides, it got holes to dig in, no time for shaving. Yeah, leave him alone. He's not a visitor. Okay, so I don't think that guy in the bathroom is a visitor because he had very yellow teeth. That girl, I don't know about her. She looks pretty suspicious. Okay, let's go to the door. Good evening. I'm with Bima. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent to the quarantine zone. I'm not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. No! Bro, they took her! One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it will all be over. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Bro, they took the little girl! So, you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit. He's just doing his job. I don't know how I feel about him, bro. He's suspicious. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. I am very suspicious of that guy. He's weird, bro. He's weird. He's weird. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. How did you know about the cat? Why did you ask me to let the cat into my home? Yeah, I'm gonna ask why. A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear, though. Something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with that information? What's going to happen? I just want to know what's going to happen. I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now that the feeling has subsided somewhat, I think we are on the right path. I hope to see you again soon.
Hey there! Tee! Sorry, I'm kinda nervous. I'm staying at the Hope Hotel, but I decided to take a walk. I'm scared to go back. Can I stay here?
Why? Can't you just go back?
I don't like it. Rather find another place. There's a girl in a yellow raincoat there. She scares me, tee. I can't prove it. No. But I think she's a visitor. FEMA came and they went gone.
Why don't you go to your relatives?
I was kind of an accident. Oops, and here I am. They helped me once, but they don't give a S word. So I don't really fancy going back for round 2. Tee-hee. I'd rather go back to the hotel.
Oh, she's suspicious. She is so suspicious, it's not even funny. Oh my goodness. I actually can't with this, bro. Because, like, look, why is she going here when she could just go back to the hotel? Like, twin. What the hell, Leonte? This is just sus. I don't know what to do. I don't think I should deny anyone yet. I think I should let in whoever I can. But, like, that was weird. That was weird. That was weird. This was almost definitely, certainly not a human. Just like, because I don't trust that. I'm just gonna tell her to leave.
So you think I'm crazy too? A little messed up person? You're no better than those torturers in lab coats. See where that gets you, mark my words. Tee-hee.
Okay, yeah, she was weird. She was weird. What Heliante? Why does he look like that? Hey, pal. Listen, I'm kind of knee-deep in, right now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a bit? What happened? Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie, right? So I was driving this passenger and then, well, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said he was. Now he's not here, and neither is my car. What happened to your car? What happened to your passenger? I want to know what happened to his passenger. I ain't exactly paranoid or nothing, but he was a visitor. I kinda caught a glimpse in the rear view and saw those billboard white teeth, you know? Didn't think twice, just drove him to FEMA. Big mistake. They sort of wanted to haul me in along with whatever I brought them. So I bolted. Can't even go home now, you know? Bet those sneaky jerks are already waiting for me. Yeah, I'm gonna let them in. That makes sense. Phew, thanks, pal. Just remember, don't trust them F words in yellow. Alright. He's a little suspicious and he looks a little bit angry, but I think he's normal. Lincoln, they'll snatch you up. No one's gonna die, so that's good. But I'm confident that girl in there is a visitor, bro. She's suspicious. It's the sound that I heard. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Or film photography. Patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Okay, so red patches on a person. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search. But did you ever find yourself watching a foolproof way? Introducing our all-new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now science time. Okay, they said look at the radio, right? So I'll look at the radio. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Code 51. Reports of explosions at 3 hours. Until 32-8 reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. So this lets you save your progress. I don't want to do that yet. Let's talk to this guy. Don't be shy, man. Go on, ask. Still think FEMA's coming after you? Really hope not, you know. Yeah, I kind of messed up heading to FEMA like that. Should have known they'd try to snatch me too, you know. I figured they'd just take the passenger and leave me be. Instead, they took my car and damn near shot me. But think about it, man. What else was I supposed to do? The guy was a visitor. And if he was human? Hey, don't say that, man. I ain't exactly feeling too swell about what happened, alright? Man, I miss the days when you could just sit behind the wheel and not think about nothing. Now with these visitors, hell, maybe the next passenger will decide to put a bullet in you. Should I test him? I'm gonna check him. Hey man, don't take this the wrong way, but listen, I'm not saying no, just, you'll see for yourself. Okay, I'll take a photo, I guess. Hold on, man, I'm ready. Yeah, he looks normal. So, what do you see? Probably just me, huh? Nothing special, I'm sure. I used to keep photos of me with my pops in the cab. Now the only ones taking pictures of me are the feds. And you... Yeah, I'll leave him alone. That person, Kitty is here, what more you need? Are you even human? And you? What is left in you? What is making me more or worse? What's that? Fine, I'll take it. Yeah, take that girl away, bro. She's weird. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Where do you think these visitors came from? You ever noticed the way they look so damn familiar? They don't even look like a person, but they look like the memory of the person. I got a theory. You sure you want to hear it? Alright, here goes. Maybe visitors ain't the dead. Maybe they're thoughts, the ones we don't bury. Fears, regrets, feelings you never let go. They pile up. When it's too quiet in the dirt, they crawl out. Looking for flesh, looking for attention. The more you're scared, the closer they get, because you remember them. And anything remembered wants to be alive. They took the girl away. Why did they take her away, bro? This guy, he was a little suspicious. He was a little sus. Sup, dude? So what did you do for work? Work? Only suckers work, dude. I was out there living, you get me? Saw this movie once, the main guy straight up me. Tell me, do factory dudes look happy? Hell nah. I threw parties, man. Met rad new homies, that's real living. Like, I guess was a warehouse manager once. Delivery joint, folks set me up, you know? So you're living off your parents. Why hustle, dude? When I got it all figured out. Not using what's already got is hella dumb. Like, you got a big ass gun, right? You're just gonna hang it on the wall? Hell nah. I'm just going with the flow, same as you. Dude, I totally just remembered. I still got one special Tootsie Roll left. Oh man, this is gonna be tubular. My bad, dude. I totally forgot to puff and pass. Peace and love, man. Take a regular roll up. I'm gonna need like I'm gonna just like chillax for a bit. Yeah. Okay, he seems normal to me. Honestly. He doesn't seem like a visitor. He seems normal. I already checked him for like one side. Who else should I check? I already checked that guy, he was normal. She's a visitor, I know that, bro. She is a visitor. checked that guy. I think I'm gonna check the cat again. You decide to pet the cat. Seems like it actually likes it. It's not as grumpy as you first thought. Looks like it's starting to get used to you. Okay, that's nice, I guess. I think I would like to get some food, I guess, from Forest, right? That's where you get the food. Should I call the neighbor? Because they said he was not good. So I'm just gonna get him again. Invalid? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, there's FEMA. Forest or foam roulette. Should I try foam roulette? Hello, you've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you to your perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello. Hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thanks so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know? Said your friends wouldn't answer? I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. I promised everyone I'd call regularly, check in with each one of them and see how they're doing. But when I got here, I couldn't reach them. Uh-oh. Later I found out why. Their phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here safe, but all my friends... The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days, when life felt simple, and the future was something to look forward to. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. And when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed. He regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know? He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Okay, so I was reading this in a guy's voice, but I think this is a girl. Eventually, I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me. Now it's your turn. I don't even know where to start. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. Well, I don't have anyone to consider close. I had a tough relationship with my father. Okay, that's a good start. And one day I stopped being his son. Now all I have is this now all that's left of them is this house. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. Pretty much. I can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye and stay strong, okay? Okay, I think that was a good conversation to have. Now I'll call Forest to maybe get some more coffee. You've reached Forest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? I think I should get some Energica. Thank you, your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Alright, let's do some more talking. let's do the eyes. Ah, now to the most interesting part. I have things written in people. See, those are red. Tragedy. You live alone. Yes. So how would you feel? Yeah, that's a visitor. Dang, that's a visitor. Do I do it? Do I do it? Like, that is very obviously a visitor. I would feel really stupid if I didn't do anything. But I feel like it would be stupid to try anything, right? Because there's another person in the room. I don't want them to get hurt or anything. Yeah, I'll just leave them. Just pick up the cat. Meow. Ah, 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 ah. Alright, I picked up the cat. That was funny. Okay, I guess let's talk to this guy again. Sup, dude? I'll test him. Let's do a photo. Sure, dude. Yeah, he's chill. He's chilling. So, how my aura looking? Bright? Red? Yeah, leave him alone. He's chill. That girl is a visitor, though. Most definitely. Expeditiously. Oh my goodness. Okay, gang of link. For rest delivery here. Accept the delivery. Here you go. Enter jacket times 2. Have a good night. No one else is coming. Uh-oh. Along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my god. Okay, so FEMA is low-genuinely evil. Yeah, things are only gonna get worse, bro. Yeah, there's a visitor in here. Okay, bro, let's see who died. Hey, yeah. Sick photo. It's just of a ballerina dancer. Scary. Time to dance. Have it your way. Yeah, bro, I gotta do this. What she wants. Never thought she'd favor the idiots. Yeah, that was very obviously a visitor. He shot me and goes on and ask, I think you've been driving into the cat. Yeah, I've been at it a while, you know. These days I ain't working for no firm, I'm my own boss. FEMA don't exactly let civilians move around free. This mess will end someday, right? And money. Money's always good to have. Folks pay real good for risky rides. And driving nights kind of brings back memories from when I was a kid. You know, I became a cabbie because of Pops. Wanted to drive in his tracks if you catch me. Good cabbie. Sorry, I'm eating right now. I don't want to end up on the side of the road. Nobody giving a damn. My old man. This Pokemon I love hasn't run out yet. Yeah, you're pretty lucky, bro. You're in the same room as an actual visitor. Check him too. Let's check his eyes. Work habits can't shake him, so I got some insomnia. Yeah, now. Yeah, he's got some pretty red eyes, but he said he has insomnia, so that makes sense. Ever since they took my car, I can't sleep at night. Work habits, you know? Watching who's driving behind me, who's staring, who's staying eerily quiet, can't shake it. Yeah, I'll leave him alone. That tracks. Okay, is this guy the one? Okay, he's alive. So it was the weed guy who died. No. Some visitors would go back underground. Now the conversation is over. He's not a visitor, I know that. I'm sorry, smoker guy. You were low-key chill. You were a chill dude. I'm sorry, twin. Oh, the cat's gone. Where'd the cat go? Where did the cat go? Oh. Cat is not here anymore. Is it because I got rid of the visitor that brought them with? I mean, I did what I had to do. Oh, there's the cat. Let's pet the cat. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. Alright? Female officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. Bro, they're terrible. My goodness. I don't know what's going on, I just want to get out of here. Dad, someone please help. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Why are they doing that? Why are the officer people doing that, bro? Like, what is the purpose behind doing this? What is their motivation? Is it just they want to see the world more burn? I guess. Because this is not a solution. This is not helping anybody. I guess we could do phone that, right? Invalidated, we already did it? Okay. Sleep now. I don't think anyone in here is a visitor. I'm pretty sure everyone else here is human. Heard about you. Most people stay the hell away from your place. Those who come here are either desperate or stupid, so you have no respect. What do they say about my place? That surviving here is no easy feat. That you don't let the visitors take one thing that's rightfully yours. Life. I couldn't just pass by a place like that. I think we see eye to eye, you and me. We will survive no matter what it takes. Are you desperate too? What? Oh, you want to know why I came here? Huh, who knows? I did not read all that. But I'm definitely not desperate. Mankind has survived worse before. Why should we give up now? I mean, give up. Oops. Okay, I'll let them come in. What's that you have there? That hunchback? Either get rid of them, or I'll take myself somewhere else. Bro, why do you care about a guy with a hunchback? I'm not kicking them out. What the hell? I figured you respected me backbone. Don't tell me you don't have it in you. That's disappointing. Yeah, no, I'm not letting them out. They're human. And I don't know about you, but you don't seem human to me. Hello there. Tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? No, I'm not with FEMA. Oh, good. That means I can trust you. You see, it's standard FEMA protocol that agents disclose their affiliation when asked. They're required to do. So if you say you're not with them, you must be telling the truth. Which means I can share something big with you. Where did you get all this? Okay, I'll tell you. I think I can trust you. But you have to swear you'll never tell anyone else, yes? I used to work at a research institute. They fired me over my discoveries. I claim that the visitors are not the real threat. It's what's inside them. Brain parasites. But those fools refuse to acknowledge the merit of my findings. Earplugs. That's all it would have taken to stop the parasites crawling into their heads. Thousands could have been saved. So I left the institute with my head held high and a few valuable archives in hand. Okay, yeah, that's pretty useful, I'd say. Come in. I knew I could trust you. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told. Okay, never mind. I don't fully trust this man anymore. He might actually be a visitor. Hey, he's a little scary looking. Is he a burn victim? Can you let me in, pal? What happened to him? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left for my squad. The rest stayed. The boss just wouldn't let me leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at a hospital? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment when you can't trust who's treating ya. There's no hope in me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Yeah, you can come in, bro. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here. I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. A FEMA notice. Okay, that's kind of useful, I think. I don't know if I can trust FEMA anymore. They're kind of suspicious. The cat. Look at the cat over there, bro. Why is the cat on the table? Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Who's this? Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax, an infernal nest where visitors thrive, tainted and sticky sustenance. Zerman in, I don't know what that means, bro. Next is we shall report on the temporary suspension of the court's disposal. Worst theories. Lone shooter, arms. Yeah, I don't really care about any of this. Yeah, that's boring, I don't care. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Okay, who died? Oh my god, he died! No! It's so hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Huh, damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. Now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got any victims. I'm already on the way out after all. I feel so bad for him. Okay, that conversation's over, I suppose. Let's talk to this guy. Got something to share? What are those papers? You wouldn't believe what's in these files. Seriously, some of it is actually pretty darn fascinating. Take out this one, for instance. This theory is especially curious. It claims visitors aren't actually real. That's part of a secret government plan to recruit population. Yeah, okay. This guy is a little crazy. Just this guy. His teeth. Those are pretty perfect and nice, I would say. Let me test one thing. Okay, yeah, he's not a visitor. Yeah, he's actually not a visitor. He's actually like a normal guy. So, who's the visitor? God, there aren't that many people left, are there? Okay, so wait. Is the burn victim a visitor? Okay, hold on. Maybe in the fridge I have something that can like replenish my health or whatever. Coffee do? Oh, it gives you an extra thing. I probably could have used that coffee at a later time, but, you know, whatever. I need to test this guy. Okay, let's test the teeth. Those are pretty yellow. Those are pretty yellow teeth. Yeah, he's not a visitor. So who's the visitor then? Actually, who's the visitor? There's a visitor in here. Yeah, 'cause I tested him. He wasn't a visitor. Who's the visitor? Is he the visitor? There's no way. Bro. I don't believe this. Because I tested all of them and they all seem human to me. So I think there's a visitor. But someone died, so there has to be one at least. What is going on here? What is happening? What is occurring? What was that? Okay, bro. What on earth? What happened? Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. What's going on in the city? Repercussions. Keep resisting, and there'll even be more outbreaks that need wiping out. Hiding visitors only makes them multiply, and that only leads to more violence. How long is all of this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to get things under control. Cooperate with us, and this will all be over before you know it. I have to hand something over to you again? Yes. But this time we'll just work. So I'll be alone. No. Let's give us people. Oh my gosh. I'm alone? How am I alone? Oh god, am I alone? Why am I alone? What happened? Oh, like, why is no one in here? Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death has taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. You look like some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be need of it once I die. This way there's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. So what do you want? You must perform the burial rites in ways new. This is very suspicious. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, because my brothers trespass here, protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Show for my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there will be no other way to accomplish your divine mission. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still, watch over them. See you later. Come to check on them. Oh, that guy was weird. He was weird. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a whisper. Why aren't you indoors? What task are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. Let me guess, is that a broom in your hands? What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? That's a good term. I'll start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I put a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. So why are you here? Hold it! You already asked your question, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? Half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Visitors keep showing up, but I've got a gun of my own. FEMA's been taking people. No clue if they're coming back. They know what they're doing. They've got their ways of spotting visitor signs. Why would you bring them up? Suspicious. I've got someone I need to check on. I'll be back later. You've piqued my interest. Okay, I don't like that guy. He's weird.
Hello, resident. I'm in a bad mood, so I apologize in advance. There are so many jackasses out there. I hope you're not one of them. We need to talk about.
You're not one of those things, are you?
Good question.
You must have noticed that there are two camps, people now, right? One camp are all sadists, worse than any visitor. They do what they want. They'll put a gun to your head just to watch your corpse in the dirt. The other camp are all dumb cattle. You can walk all over them and they'll thank you for showing mercy. Both of them. It's got him so wound up. How are you any different from them? Yeah, I'm gonna ask that. I want to believe I'm different. You know, it scares me to think about turning into one of those maniacs or spineless victim. Both sides can go whatever. Though to be honest, I think the victims are worse. They just sit around counting the seconds till their teeth get kicked in or whatever. You understand my anger if you've seen everything I have. This guy is weird. I'm not gonna lie. He makes me mad. Because why are you being so rude to like everyone on this entire planet? I'll let him in because of his teeth. Like, his teeth are very obviously not perfect, right? I'll turn my anger on myself so no one Silence has to suffer. Okay, I guess. Bro, he was so chopped. Oh my goodness. Where's the cat? Why are all the doors open? What happened? What's left? What do you mean no one's left? What happened? What happened? Bro, what happened? Why is no one left? I'm scared. Yeah, okay, so what happened? Why is no one left? Hey, there are the cultists. What do you mean no one's left? Who's this guy? Yes, I lose steam quickly, but as soon as I remember something that messes me off and it sets me off right again, it's to be more easygoing, you know. It was hard to offend me and push my buttons. Now all it takes is the smallest spark to make all hell break loose. Why should I stay calm anyway? Maybe my rage helps keep me sane. At least I don't worship the oh so mighty sun of those. Okay. Yeah, this guy's low-key, like, weird. Okay, I'm gonna test him. Those are baby smooths. Okay, leave him alone. I'm just gonna test him for another thing. Okay, test the eyes. Okay, those are not red. Those are very blue. Yeah, leave him alone, I guess. Should I talk to those cultist people? I'm just saying, were you not to over any trouble? We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. Stay in this room and pray quietly. Queen suppressed. Your journey had to be long and hard. Yeah, okay, I feel like I should test myself. So what happened? You're very perfectly white. Clean hands. I think I should just go to sleep. But first I'll use the radio, I suppose. This is an evicted resident speaking. If FEMA kicks you out like they did to us, we're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. It's close to the hermit's place. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Alright, I guess I could. Wonder which house they're in. Maybe the neighbor's house. 857 805. I have a feeling this is the burnt house. No? So what's the burnt house then? What does the cigarette do? I don't even know what that does. asleep. He should be. Are you lost? The doors all look the same in the dark. I need the kitchen light, but there's a different echo resounding here. I heard the floorboards creaking from outside. That means someone's waiting. What are you looking for? Wrong smell, wrong voice. Sorry, this house is wrong. Okay. My goodness.
You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know what I mean? Yes. Strange things happen around you.
I don't feel anything.
Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts.
If there are at least two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me.
Because dogs reside in their bodies now.
I don't understand.
Simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone?
I'm not alone.
Well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls.
Change isn't the worst thing coming for you.
You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, till we meet again.
That guy's weird. What is with that guy? I think he's a visitor, bro. Here, much better. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're trouble? Yeah. Well, I guess we should go look for shelter somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted, though. She needs a little rest. Could we stay for just a little while? If it's not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? She's just really tired. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's weird. Won't you let your wife speak? I mean, you just did. Like, why is she not speaking? Or maybe we can all talk together another day, if we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. Okay, I'll let them in, but this looks like abusive. I'm not gonna lie. This looks very strange. Yeah, that was suspicious. That was odd. That was strange.
How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You do live here after all.
You look unusual.
So you noticed. Thanks. Do you like it, baby?
Why is she like this? Why is she like this?
People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself.
I've never been good with people, just not changing now.
I get it. Not many people know how to listen without jumping in with a, well, they're worse. Connecting with other people is hard. You're not the only one who struggles with that. I could help you if you want, baby. You can practice on me. Maybe we could try it.
Okay, yeah, this is weird. Bro. That's weird. Yeah, you're a visitor, because what do you mean? Why are you offering that? Twin, why are you offering that?
I never expected you to answer any differently. Do you think facing the end all alone made things any easier? Well, he doesn't think so.
Yeah, that was suspicious. That was definitely a visitor. I was most definitely and expeditiously a visitor. To the basement. If anyone dies, I'm gonna crash out. Oh my goodness, there's a visitor? Ooh. Oh my goodness. Skin irritation. Okay? Bro. How? I swear there were no visitors. I swear. Are you a visitor? Oh, those are bad. Those are really bad. Okay, yeah, I guess he just punches stuff. I can see him again, because... Should I do photo? That was pretty red. It's a pretty red photo. Yeah, I have a feeling he's a visitor. Dang, I'm sorry, you're a visitor. I was a visitor, bro. I was definitely a visitor. Okay, so we're looking for death, I guess, for some reason. That guy was most definitely a visitor, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think I need to test those people, those death people. Yeah, I don't care about any of this, bro. This is weird. I just need to test this guy. Just test the teeth. Yeah, those are very crooked. That is not a visitor. I am pretty confident that that guy was a visitor, I'm not gonna lie. What is this? What's going on? Why? What is occurring? What is going on right now, bro? What is going on? Again? Are we serious? Dude, are we serious? No! Where are the people you don't? Are we serious? So I'm cooked. Are we? What's going on? I genuinely don't know what happened. What happened, bro? They were alive and now they're not. Oh god. Okay, now this guy. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. Okay, I should not show the teeth. I feel like I should show a photo. A photo something about your aura? Fine, let's see how clean you are. Looks clean, sure. Not very too many that were actually clean to buy it just like that. Honestly, couldn't care less about that photo. I got real stuff to handle. You live it for now. We'll run a real test later. Okay. But I'm glad I didn't show with my teeth. I would have been cooked if I did that. I think I'm alone again. Where did everyone go? Where did everyone go? There was a bunch of people here, now there aren't. What happened? What happened? Oh my god, I don't want to play this anymore, bro, because I feel like I did everything all wrong. I think I'm gonna end the stream here and just, like, I don't know, maybe play it later, restart the whole thing. I feel like I did everything wrong and just made every bad decision, because no one's here. Again. This is definitely not supposed to happen on your first playthrough. So, yeah, bye guys.